trying to insert a catheter, it could sometimes be hard to try insert because sometimes it doesn't seem to want to go in. And when you're laying down, it can also be quite difficult to try insert it as well. And if you try to shove it in, you're going to end up bleeding, which is actually something that happened to me when I was first paralyzed. Another reason why it's actually quite difficult to try to insert a catheter while laying down is because when you're laying down, there's no gravity to help you push out any pee. And that's why it's better to sit while cathing. And if you're at the hospital, you could use a hospital bed to help you sit up, or you could just do it in your wheelchair. So I'll be showing you how I cath within a minute, how to insert the catheter so you don't puncture anything and make yourself bleed, and also how to know if your bladder is empty. So most people, they'll transfer when they need to cath. I'll be showing you how to cath in your wheelchair so you don't need to transfer. So nurses will teach you clean glove and dirty glove. Honestly, that's a waste of time, and I'll be showing you how to do it with only one glove. And before you go in my comments and making death threats saying, well, my nurse told me this and that, let me explain why it's bad to do clean glove and dirty glove. When you do the clean glove, dirty glove, it's going to take longer to do because you have to be mentally aware of which glove is clean and which glove is dirty. And then also, you shouldn't be touching the catheter with any glove, even if it's clean. And regardless of clean glove, dirty glove, you're touching it. And I know you guys are probably wondering, well, how am I able to pull out the catheter to insert it without touching it? Well, I'll be showing you how I do that in a bit. So I only put on one glove on my left side, and that's the side that I'll be holding my private part with. And honestly, the technique I'm about to show you, you don't need to use any glove, but I don't like to be touching my private part without a glove. It's just for sanitary reasons. So all you need is just one catheter, and then right here I have a drawer with the rest of my supplies, and all it is just iodine and then also lubricant. But with this demonstration, I'm not going to be using iodine, and I'll be telling you why. When you rip open the iodine, it flings everywhere and it's very messy. And as you see, it's very messy. It's all over the stick, and then also when you put it around your private part, it gets everywhere. So I'll be putting this in the trash. What I prefer to use is those alcohol wipes. But the only thing with the alcohol wipes is they're very small and it doesn't really clean anything. So as an alternative, what I use is baby wipes and hand sanitizer. And it's pretty much the same thing. And all I do is just put one squirt on the baby wipe. And I'll be telling you why I put it to the side for now. It's best to set everything up before you pull your pants down. And the reason why I say that is because it's hard to pull your pants down and then also set up at the same time. And speaking of pulling your pants down, you could pull your pants down all the way by rocking back and forth, or you could just pull your pants away from you and then hold your private part and just insert the catheter. Honestly, just pulling your pants down is way much easier than worrying about rocking back and forth to pull your pants down. And then when you're done, put it back up. It just saves you time. So anyways, what I do is I open the catheter just like that, and then I use my teeth to rip it off since there's nothing to really peel it. And then I just peel it about 2 inches, and then I put the lubricant. And then a lot of people, they might use their glove to spread the lubricant. Do not do that. You're going to get a UTI. And that is why I don't like to use clean glove and dirty glove technique, because you could get a UTI. Besides the fact that it's mentally draining trying to pay attention of which glove is clean and which glove is dirty. So anyways, what I do is I just use a wrapper to spread it around. Just like that. Then I just put it there for you now. Then I get the baby wipe. And for demonstration purposes, I'll be using baby wipe to pretty much cover up my private part so I don't get flagged on YouTube. So what I do is I get the baby wipe with the hand sanitizer and I just clean the shaft of my private part. Then I use my pinky to pull the wrapper back and then I just insert it. And then to know how far you should go is I just do it until I feel some kind of like tension where it just stops on its own. And before I continue keep inserting it, what I do is I just aim the catheter in the toilet. And always make sure the plastic piece is on top, and I'll be telling you why in a bit. And also, if you're afraid you'll get pee everywhere, just lift up the lid. Now I just continue pushing it. And to know how far you should insert the catheter so you don't puncture anything and make yourself bleed, I just do this until I see any pee coming out. And pee is coming out, as you see. And if you want to speed it up, then you just put some pressure on your bladder just by squeezing. I forgot to mention, when you're inserting the catheter, it's best not to just use your fingers, but to put your hand in a fist. And the reason why I say don't use your fingers to hold your private part is because when you're using your fingers and you're trying to insert the catheter, it seems like it wants to go to a different direction. So putting your hand in a fist, it just helps it go into only one direction only. But honestly, you don't need to squeeze because gravity is pretty much just pushing it on its own. And that's pretty much it. And that's why it's best to have the plastic wrapper on top, because you're able to see if you're done. So you're probably wondering why I use the wrapper to aim in the toilet. There are 2 reasons why I use the wrapper. I use the wrapper to help feed it in so I don't need to use a glove. And that's actually how I'm able to insert the catheter in a sanitary way. And then also the catheter, it only sticks out about 2 or 3 inches and I wouldn't be able to make it in the toilet. So anyways, when I'm done is I pretty much feed it back inside. I forgot to mention how to know if your bladder is empty is I pull the catheter out a bit so it reaches the bottom of my bladder. If there's more pee coming out, then I'll wait for a bit until it's empty, and then I'll keep slowly pulling out the catheter to see if there's any more pee. And if there isn't, then I'll fully take out the catheter. Just like that. Then I just pull my pants back over, and then I just get the catheter and I put it in my glove and throw it away. And that's actually another reason why I use one glove, so I don't touch my private part, and then also so I could put the trash in the glove so it's neater. And if you thought this video was very helpful, then you can check out my bowel movement where I show you how I'm able to do it in less than a minute.